Alright, today's video is going to be on the Raging River Trading Company's Bushcraft Haversack, why I purchased it, and how I've used it. If that's something that would interest you, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. Alright, thanks for sticking around. Apparently you must have a little bit of interest in this. So first off, I'd like to say I am not trying to convince or sell anybody anything. I'm basically going to explain why I purchased this, why I chose this one, and my experiences with this bag so far. Okay, there's no links. There's no affiliate or anything like that. Okay, I know there's a lot of these style bags out there. Everything from surplus style bread bags for very inexpensive to some very, very expensive bags with all kinds of features. This is the one I purchased, and I'll explain to you why I purchased this one. Basically, I just want to highlight this. It's good gear made by a very talented individual, I think, and he's a good maker. So this is how I have it configured right now. My initial intention for this was actually not for bushcraft. In fact, I don't really consider myself a bushcraft kind of person. I mean, I guess I would consider myself an outdoorsman more than anything else. I bought this actually to be a camera bag for bringing out here, taking photos, and doing kind of reviews when I do reviews. Something to carry my camera, my tripod, and things like that when I'm just going out for a couple hours. And I didn't want a full-size backpack. What I ended up doing was actually converting this to, I guess, a bushcraft bag. Something kind of like how I have it set up now. I have an axe and a knife and a little ferro rod, some anti-irritated canine spray or other, you know, I don't know, just a pepper spray. I've got some other little bag of toys and a slingshot, saw, some water, and a second axe that I brought along for demonstration. So that's basically how it's set up at the moment. Like I said, I bought this for a camera bag, and I found I actually really like it. It's a very, very well made bag. This is 1000 D Cordura. The basic dimensions are 12 by 12, and it's about 4 inches deep. And you can cram a lot of stuff in this. It is very well built, overbuilt. You can use this for a range bag. It'll carry ammunition if you want to load it down with that. It is definitely not light duty. And that's what I wanted. That's why I chose this bag over a lot of the other offers that are out there. The stitching and the webbing on this is so well done. It's very, very well done for the price that this is. I think you are absolutely getting your money's worth. I was very, very impressed. Everything from the way the grab handle is set up, the padding on the sling, this little bit of molly here is a perfect spot to put something like this, or maybe a flashlight. If you do a lot of walking at night, you can mount a flashlight here, and this sets perfect right here if you're right-handed. If you need something done specifically, altered or changed, that is something that you can work out with Dan. From what I understand, he is really easy to work with. I haven't actually done it yet, but I have read that he's very easy to work with as far as getting modifications done. That's something that sometimes you can't always get done, or you have to take to somebody else. Okay, I'm going to take all the stuff out of here, and we will look at the basic bag as it comes configured. Okay, I will try and cover everything. I'm sure I will forget something. There are a lot of features on this bag. First off, this patch and the Velcro behind it did not come with this, and the sewing was not done by the maker. It was done, we'll just leave it at that. So you'll see what I mean. I'll try and start at the top and work our way down. Now, first off, you're going to get this really heavy duty strap, and you're going to get this padded bit, which is removable. And I didn't notice how nice this was until I started carrying around a couple of axes in here. It's very nice, very useful. And we already talked about this. There's some webbing on here. I didn't notice how useful that was until I started using it to carry, like I said, a flashlight. You could carry a knife on there. You could carry, like I say, I carry some pepper spray on there every once in a while. In some of the places I go, there's some, I've had a couple run-ins with some aggressive animals, and yeah, there's different ways of dealing with them. Sometimes less lethal is well, anyways. Alright, so at the top of the flap here, we've got this carry handle. It's double reinforced. The stitching is very, very well done. It's really nice. It's got a very robust buckle on there. Now, on the sides, we'll go down the sides here real quick. You got some MOLLE here. It's good for attaching all kinds of stuff. And on both sides, these are actually pockets. And I can do this and keep it in frame. And a saw fits in there perfect. Okay, now for the flap. It comes with some Velcro here, and this is a Velcro patch you can remove. Some good buckles with adjustments on there. And you can actually ask for different colors. And that's the other thing. You can ask for all kinds of different color combinations. So, nice flap. There's webbing. And you saw I had a knife on here, a fire striker rod. You get an axe sleeve, and that's double. It's double walled, double material. On the bottom, we've got some more. You could put some sort of roll down here, maybe a rain jacket, or I've heard some people talk about putting a like a bedding roll or something if you're doing some very lightweight camping. Ooh. Backside is pretty much just smooth, which I like. Keeps it from, anything from dragging on you. Now let's move to the inside. Hopefully that's showing up okay. Now on the inside, we have this flap here, which kind of keeps everything tidied up. There's some Velcro there. And then there are two zippered pouches. Heavy duty zippers, nice and smooth. They work just fine. Had no issues with these. You carry maps at all, or books, or anything you want to keep separated, works just fine. Alright, that's a lot of features for the amount that you're paying for this. I think I paid, 99 bucks for this. And I do believe that includes shipping. Now, don't quote me on that. You'd have to go to the website and check it out. I think he sells on Etsy. So, yeah, for handmade and all the options that you get, and made to order for you. It really is a quality piece of gear. So, I bought this for a camera bag, and what I found is that I actually keep this loaded with all my kind of, I guess, bushcraft gear, and the knife and axe that I'm kind of playing around with, or a saw. I keep it set up like that in the corner for when I just need to get out for a day, just go on a little day hike. I never thought I would be a haversack kind of guy or a satchel kind of carry guy, and what I found is I really enjoy it. It's nice for just a lightweight grab and go kind of deal, and I always keep it loaded. It kind of gives me a place to put all that gear, so I'm not rotating through a bunch of different packs that I have, and it's nice. I just grab it, throw it in the truck, and roll out. So, anyways, the quality and the stitching. Maybe I'll unmount the camera and just kind of do a little follow through. Except for this, like I said, this was not done by the maker, but the weight, by the way, is 1.3 pounds. Forgot to mention that in the in the first part there. Alright, so to wrap this up, I've had this about 8 months. I really enjoy it, and I would definitely buy one again. I definitely recommend it to anybody that's looking for a bag of this sort. Heavy duty one. Definitely this is made to last. The only downside, or the only thing to consider that I will say about this, is that if you carry the Fisker's axes, the standard axe sleeve is not large enough for the handle. Now, I believe that if you were to ask Dan to enlarge this, he would be able to do it and fit this. Now, that might have something that may change the usability of the molly webbing, because these have to be made to a standard size. But I'm sure there's some workability there, whatever's more important to you. So that's the only downside I can see. For me personally, this is a great little axe, by the way. But I have so many hatchets and axes that this is a great axe too, and I've got, you know, dozens of tomahawks and axes. So, all right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Practice your skills. Leave a comment, suggestion. Constructive criticism is always welcome. That's how we learn. Until next time. See ya.